Just an absolute classic banger, in my opinion. No notes. I do happen to know where my husband is, but that doesn't reduce my enjoyment of it at all. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name's Alyssa, and today we're listening to Raye's new album, This Music May Contain Hope. Now, I haven't really delved into Raye's music before. I've heard a couple of things from her, and I really loved her song with Lisa and Doja Cat. Amazing. But of course, Where's My Husband absolutely took off. And I have heard that because it's everywhere, and I absolutely love it. So I'm very excited for this new album. This is her second album, and I know I've probably heard one or two off of her debut album, but I definitely haven't listened to it in its entirety. If you have, let me know in the comments what your favorite song was off of her debut album, and while you're down there, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Now, I have unfortunately been having a few issues lately with copyright stuff on my channel, so I'm not entirely sure how much of this I'll be able to put up, but I am working on getting my Patreon up and running, so if you want to see the full-length reaction to this album, then that will be linked in the description below. I'll also be reacting to her video for Clack Symphony separately, and that full-length reaction will also be on Patreon. I will be putting a lot of content up on there, both the shows that I'm watching as well as the albums that I'm reacting to, so if you would like to support me and check those out, then go ahead and click the link below. I have also seen some interviews with Raye, and she just seems like so much fun, and I already adore her. But I also know that she has been through a lot, so I'm interested to see what all is being discussed on this album. So we have 17 tracks, and it's an hour and 13 minutes. I have already heard Where's My Husband, so I'll be reacting to the other 16 today. And she also broke up the album into different chapters representing the 4 seasons. So we're starting in autumn with the intro, Girl Under the Grey Cloud.
Allow me to set the scene. Our story begins at 2:27 a.m. on a rainy night in Paris.
That's a very specific time. Thank you for that.
Autumn leaves blanket the concrete, the sky is dark. A woman in her late 20s walks from a bar to her hotel.
I see it. I see the vision.
7 Negronis deep, and she knows there's a hole she is desperately trying to fill.
7 Negronis,
Her
damn.
eyebrows were plucked, she wore fake eyelashes and a red dress, yet no one at the bar would notice her efforts. Though disappointed, she is no stranger to rejection. She has weathered many storms that she herself has become the girl under the grey cloud. As she was walking alone in the rain, chin to her chest, arms wrapped around her waist, a perfect storm was brewing. This night in November would prove to be the catalyst, a culmination. The perfect recipe for the girl under the grey cloud must finally make way for the rain. Ingredients as follows: her loneliness, the vermouth, the scratching of the zip on the left hem of her dress, the echo of a belittling assessment she had received from a man earlier that day, and a voice note
Fuck that man.
from her grandma that would say,
"Call me, please. We need to pray."
Oh, okay, this went straight into I Will Overcome. That was a nice flow there. I love her setting the scene. She did say in interviews that this was a very theatric, dramatic, over-the-top album, and I love that. I am also a drama queen. So she's in Paris in the middle of the night, she's drunk, and she's sad. It's a pretty good opening scene there. All right, so now we're into track 2, I Will Overcome. She has a beautiful voice.
The wall between hope and despair. She exists behind it. She will overcome it.
500 steps left to make it to the front door. My red high heels click, click, 4 many 2 drinks. I feel my backbone threaten to greet the concrete below me. Who wants to be in Paris, drunk and alone with
Facts.
the phantom of a past love, niggas in the cracks of the cobblestones that I march on, and it haunts me and it taunts me. And suddenly in the reflection of a Chanel boutique window, I can see the old me and I hate her.
And she did warn us that there was a lot of lyrics on this album, and she was not wrong, but I love it. I mean, I love like she's almost rapping, but just sonically, it's beautiful against the backing track, and I like the beat with it. I will say, when she said 500 steps left to make it to the front door, my brain did immediately start playing 500 miles. It's just default. Very separate things. I realize this. I wonder if she meant to make like almost like Dorothy Wizard of Oz parallel. Red high heels click click. Whether she meant it or not, I like it. And I love when people get poetic with shit. I really do. Instead of just saying, like, I feel like I'm about to fall over, she says, I feel my backbone threaten to greet the concrete below. Like, that's just such a better way to put that, and I love it. Yeah, so we're starting in a not very great place, which makes sense.
I feel syrup strands of blue moonlight pour through the clouds to find me out like a spotlight, as if heaven's watching down to illustrate briefly the state of my mind. I have black cat-eye glasses, so I look chic as I cry. And it's funny, some people say
I mean, hey, if you're gonna cry, at least try and look pretty while doing it, right? You know, who wants to be ugly crying? Literally no one.
Funny, some people say I remind them of Amy. Some spit through their keyboards, I'll never amount. And the evil and insults, the arrows from your tongue is the same devils you tortured her with.
Damn. So, she's talking about people comparing her to Amy Winehouse, which, I mean, I see the similarities. And I know she talked about her in an interview, how she was a big inspiration. But, of course, people gotta be assholes. And try and compare them in, like, the worst way possible. And apparently telling her that she'll never be Amy. She's not trying to be, at least that I can see. She's paying homage, sure. She's taking inspiration, but she's her own person. Also, I'm still just sonically loving everything that's happening. And see, I love for as poetic as she's being, then she just strips it back to such a simple statement. I wrote this song to remind myself that I will overcome these hardships. And I think it works so well juxtaposed with the other lyrics. Also, I mean, great message. I think we all need to hear that.
The wall between hope and despair. She exists behind it.
She will overcome,
Got even more dramatic with the orchestra. I love that.
While scrolling, I sigh of everyone online who is so much happier and content and complete. To feel better, I shall arrange a sad little feast. And I will jump up and down on my bed in my grief, and I'll play Edith Piaf, and I'll dance, and I'll eat chocolate cake, and I'll have no regrets till I wake up and hate me now. I must know anyhow.
Has there been a more relatable verse written? I mean, this whole verse is just about doom scrolling and FOMO and comparing yourself to what you see online and then having a sad girl dinner. I wouldn't know what that's like. Of course not. Everyone knows what that's like. I do need to look up Edith Piaf. Oh, a French singer and lyricist. Oh, it ties into Paris well. She rose from poverty on the streets of Paris to become a global superstar. Wow. Thank you for that education.
500 steps left, maybe I've lost count. My battery died, so I'm not sure if I turn left or turn right.
I would be fucked. I'm already bad at navigating with the help of Google Maps. If I don't have some kind of navigation, I'm utterly and completely lost. I have no directional skills whatsoever.
As my eyes gather tears, it's as if it was staged. How the night skies above start to thunder and rain like a Hollywood movie, with some sad exceptions. No lover to kiss or promised happy endings. I'll swing round this street lamp and I'll give you a story. You may say I look crazy, but I won't even care. Aren't we all broken people, just perfect how to hide it? And life's guarantees that we're all going to die. So am I going to live like this all of my life? I'm not okay right now, but I'll get there some.
Wow, that just turned into like a full Broadway production. I loved that. Just a ranty ass bridge in the most theatric way possible. I mean, we're on track 1 and her storytelling is already crazy, so I feel like I'm in for a treat.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
When this wicked world wants to whisper, you can know, you won't be, you will know. So go home and shut up and go sleep. This is my song to remind me I need it well.
Every time that orchestra kicks in, I just... Sing it. Full-on movie score now.
There's a thin grey veil over her horizon, and it is the wall between hope and despair. She exists behind it. She will overcome.
Damn. That was really good. That was a hell of a strong start to this album. I mean, it set the stage. It gave drama. It told a whole story. All right, so now we're on to track 3, Beware the South London Lover Boy. I am already intrigued by this title.
Deep in the heart of the South London concrete jungle, there lives a strange creature.
Oh, she's doing David Attenborough. I love this.
The South London lover boy.
Oh. Okay, we picked it back up again.
Spliff hanging off his lips. He'll grab your arse and squeeze it before he leaves his bucket. He's just so charismatic, and he talks as if he's doing road. And he says, I'm too toxic for you, darling, but when we kiss, it feels like home.
Oh boy. I want to vibe and I want to pay attention to the lyrics. I'm struggling. This is very much a vibe already. I know she talked about wanting that like Motown Supremes feel in her music, which it's impossible not to dance to, so I'm here for it. She's describing a very specific kind of fuckboy and yet also describing fuckboys everywhere. So it's a universal experience. Even if you've never been to South London. He says, I'm too toxic for you, darling, but when we kiss it feels like home. Ugh. Sounds stalkerish.
Start reading poems out the window. He's not looking for a heart, just your pillow. Rest his head. Girls, stay safe out there. Best you stay prepared. He's that South London lover boy. Beware. So aimless. It's so dangerous.
My brain just conjured an image of like a Shakespearean version of No Scrubs. Like he's hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Instead of trying to holler, he's trying to recite sonnets.
There's another side to this story. There's a mean kind of beast lurking, and it hunts these streets, and it may call you by a whistle if it finds a pretty woman. First thing to take care not to antagonize it, to don't offend its fragile ego. Stay calm, kind of polite, the darling outcome could be lethal. Beware.
Well, that verse got a little bit more real and less fun. I mean, she's describing another universal experience that women have of trying to fend off unwanted attention while trying to balance egos and not hurt them too badly, or you could find yourself in a real bad situation. Because, of course it's on us to act appropriately and not, provoke. But that's a whole other discussion. But she really just summed it up well in this one verse.
All right, girls.
Oh, we slowed it
Wherever
down.
you're listening, in your house, in your car, walking home from work after dark, I need you to repeat after me. Stay wary, girls. It's scary out there.
Sing, girl, stay safe out there. Sing, girl, stay safe out there. Sing. Best to stay prepared. Sing, stay prepared. Sing, girl,
Oh, they're speeding back up.
out there. Sing, girl, stay safe out there. It's best to stay.
Oh, now we got real fast. That was like the catchiest way to warn women about men. And I loved it. This really could just be called Beware Men. Because, they don't have to be from South London. All right, so now we have track 4, which is the last track in the autumn chapter. And that's the WhatsApp Shakespeare, which seems like it flows well from the last song, probably. Especially if he's trying to recite poetry.
Once upon a time there was a girl and there was a serpent. Oh, and her name was Eve.
Okay, we're going biblical.
Apple. And the story ain't this dissimilar. Many, 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 many moons later, she'd be deceived by a very own traitor. And he wouldn't even my type on paper. So sweet poetry he would write. He's a WhatsApp Shakespeare killer, we call him. Lies just to climb into your bedroom door. Now you're fighting for your life on your bedroom floor. And then the devil did send him. Hot up blue black venom. My mother knew when she met him. Wolf in sheep's clothes, oh, but in this case denim. Cold blood venom.
Wow, okay. A lot to unpack. So now we've moved from like Motown Supremes into like more of a hip-hoppy vibe, which I love. This seems to go further than just like South London fuckboy. This seems to be like evil man. I do love her rhymes. My mother knew when she met him, wolf in sheep's clothes, oh, but in this case denim.
Again. Oh, he's a cursive kisser.
Cursive kisser. Wow. God, I love the orchestral through all of this. It's so good. It does make it sound dramatic, and I love that. Just looking at the line, the WhatsApp Shakespeare killer, I would struggle to figure out how that could be sung, but she just did it beautifully.
I was still breathing, baby, just barely. Grandma had to bring her Bible. Sister wanna hunt him down, but only Jesus can save him now. Like Lazarus, I did right. A miracle she could survive. Lost accent in the dead of the night when the light in her eyes left with him. Hostess earrings, go get him.
I like how the women in her family are getting involved now. They're about to go find that man. Grandma's gonna perform an exorcism.
A modern day tragedy, I call it. Not with thy flesh, but with thy words he would. Romance, oh me, oh me, oh me.
A little bit of a lyric change in the pre-chorus.
Call me with a wherefore art thou true love. He strikes again. Oh, he's a cursive kisser. He romance.
I do want to know what exactly she means by cursive kisser. I'm intrigued by that term.
Run, Juliet, run. Silence on notifications. Forward this text to at least 10 people, please. I plead from thy tongue. His weapons of mass seduction. My midsummer night, I met down. End up like me. He's still out there.
Oh, I loved that. I loved the weaving in of Shakespeare. I loved the forward this text to at least 10 people. The weapons of mass seduction. I loved everything about that.
He's still out there. Romeo fraud, he's a 6'2", sick mother, 5 months minimum recovery. From a sweet lie to the all-out Shakespearean voice notary. Though I'd like to clarify, no one did die in the story, but I didn't side when I found out I was one of 7 of the leading ladies. Starring in the new romantic thriller.
song just changed completely.
He's a cursive kisser. He puts up, call me. Wherefore art thou true love?
Wow, we just did a whole switch up. But I love that. I love the sonic change whenever the reveal happens that she was just one of multiple that this man was stringing along. So we went from hip hop back into like Broadway.
And at the time, how could I understand? Why now I ask you to forward this message or face 7 months sadness? You better run. Stick it to the man.
Oh,
You better run while you can. Fat you's outside. Must learn all of their time. You never must reply. You must take the chance of this big Prince Charming, aka the words of Shakespeare.
it's like some Jaws at the end, which appropriate. Wow. Again, that song went on a whole entire journey, and I was here for all of it. Again, her storytelling is so good. Like you fully understand it, but she wraps it all up in this amazingly poetic package. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Okay, so now we've moved into the winter chapter of the album, and track 5 is Winter Woman.
Picture me, I am a silhouette. I am a sob story standing in the rain in a summer dress. Only so much the heart can take. I thought he had plans to love me, but it seems I made a grave mistake. Watching them from far away. He wrapped his arms, I died to live inside her on a perfect little tiny way. The sugar punch into my chest. I'll see myself out, I'm going home to cry in private by Uber exec. Don't call me, you can send a text. I'm pull up at this petrol station, please, so I can buy a pack of cigarettes. Crying in a stranger's car. Have fun with Alice at the bar. Maybe I'll become the queen of hearts.
Just a wave for my brain to process each time, but a most enjoyable wave. So again, I mean, she's so descriptive in such a short amount of time, but you can just so clearly see it. She's grieving this one-sided love that she lost, and now he's with someone else. I love the humor that she weaves into everything, even when she's like so sad. She's like, I'm going home to cry in private by Uber exec. Again, if you have to cry, do it in style and comfort, you know? She's teaching us lessons here. Also, don't call me, you can send a text. Never have I related to a lyric more in my life. I'm very much a texter, an emailer, you know, pigeon, anything but talking on the phone. That's just who I am. I love the line, have fun with Alice at the bar, maybe I'll become the queen of hearts. Fun little lyric. I also like how the beat, like, gradually came into the verse, or is this verse pre-chorus? I don't know. But gradually came up. I mean, usually I feel like beats just kind of start. But it was really cool. I don't really hear that often.
Girls get by, cold girls won't cry. I'll become the winter woman. I'll wear floor-length fake fur coats in the middle of July. Baby,
That'd be so hot.
sad and beautiful. I will be sad and beautiful. And I'll wait and pray for warmer days to come. Until then, no man, life goes on. Life goes on. She gets her money, then attack. See home, she hunt alone. Hurts alone in her castle on the hill where no one comes and no one goes. Yeah, and her heart is blue, dress is red, your text is green and left on red. You're just like roses, violets are blue. That is a bitch. I have a feeling you'll be needing her. So picture me, I'm a silhouette.
Wow. Again, such a vibey chorus. I love it sonically. And I also love what she's saying in it. You know, how she's like, okay, well, I'll harden my heart and I'll become cold and, you know, I'll be a hot sad girl. And, you know, I'll just keep existing, but I'll be numb and cold. I did like your text is green and left on red. Is that a shade to Android users? Look, I married an Android user. I have to deal with green text for the rest of my life. That's just what I signed up for. Just like roses, violets are blue, regret is a bitch. I have a feeling you'll be meeting her soon. No notes.
Picture me, I am a silhouette. I am a sob story standing in the rain in a summer dress. I know I won't be sad forever. Tonight I kiss the bottle on the lips. It's desperate times require desperate pleasure. I don't need another friend. Pull up at this petrol station, please, so I can buy a large bottle of gin. Hiding in a stranger's car. Have fun with Alice at the bar. Baby, I'll become the queen of hearts. Girls get
So now we've progressed from buying cigarettes to just buying gin. And now she's not contemplating becoming the Queen of Hearts. She just is the Queen of Hearts now.
Now watch her walk in slow motion, watch her walking away. Her hair will dance in the wind. She'll be the girl you wish you had. Give me a night to cry my heart out and a day to rebrand. As I remind myself I am the girl I think that I am. She keep it pushing, sadness, depression. She hides her scars under suppresses. In crimson dresses, no more paragraph concretions. She learned her lessons. An arctic breeze blows from the west. She vows an oath to make her name a word you won't forget.
Wow. She just keeps hitting me with these lines. She vows an oath to make her name a word you won't forget. Poetry. And of course the album cover, as well as a lot of her performances for the album, have been in red dresses. It's like her battle armor almost. This is basically like her Princess Di revenge dress moment.
love goes on.
Oh.
Life goes on.
Love the violin that just popped up.
There'll be no more paragraph.
Life goes on. Life goes on. She gets her money, then her life goes on.
Man, I mean, she's really just taking us through an incredibly relatable journey of a heartbreak and trying to get over it and pretending like you're fine, but you're not. But hey, you still gotta do life stuff. All right, so now we're on to track 6, which I'm very excited for. This is Clack Symphony featuring Hans Zimmer, a legend. So, very curious to see how this sounds.
Did you know the odds to be born on this earth's 1 in 400 trillion? I conquered those odds, yet I can't conquer.
I did not know that.
House I eat, sleep, scroll and work, but there has to be more than just merely existing. In fact, I was thinking there's not enough wine in the fridge to unleash me in this feeling. Things for some feminine healing. By that I mean I called my girls and said SOS, pick a dress, pick a time and an address for the outgoing out tonight. Send a call out, send a call out. Calling all my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I love the sound of it. You let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that it's going to be alright.
Again, just out here writing the most relatable lyrics of all time. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. That would be me in the club. More accurately, my feet. But, you know, just any part of the body at this point. And I'm not old, okay? I swear. I'm a granny in spirit, but I don't want to be. Okay, so I mean, immediately hearing the Hans Zimmer of it all. Just the incredible orchestra with a beat behind it. I love when those two things collide. It's the best. And, you know, we're talking about girls' night out. I love it.
I started my morning in tears. Got a great waterproof mascara I can recommend. I should try my luck.
Tell me, please.
Auditions because the way I fake this smile could pay the mortgage and the rent. Climbing to my lonely throne before my TV. I feel alone, I feel like no one really needs me. So thank you, Carly, for having a sixth sense and for calling to remind me we don't settle for depression on a Friday night. I need a pep talk.
We all need to be reminded that.
I've got one little life. I need to get out the house more and really start living it. Heavy as the burdens that are weighing on me. I
will let them down under some pink and blue lights. Call my girls instead SOS. Make a dress, make a time and a dress for me. All going out. Send a call out, send a
Damn, she went high there.
Calling on my baddest women's, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack. Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack. Symphony, I love the sound of it. Let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that it's going to be alright. Jimmy Choo, it's time to open up the closet. It's a sad sight to see Manila blonde gather cobwebs. Why I'm like an alien in every dress I try. Sigh, let me turn my music louder and pretend it's fine. Everything that's hurt me, left, they give up on me. Am I just a product of everything that was done to me? Run to me, come to me, someone bring the sun to me. I can see the glimmer of the girl who once believed. She needs a pep talk.
I mean, sadly, I would love to have some Jimmy Choos or some Manila Blahniks in the closet. I do not. But I do have heels that are gathering cobwebs. Again, my feet hurt. I can't wear those anymore. Why I'm like an alien in every dress I try. Let me turn my music louder and pretend it's fine. You know, Raye's just calling me out left and right on this album, but I'm okay with it. And then it gets sadder. Am I just a product of everything that was done to me? I can see the glimmer of the girl who once believed. That hits hard.
She needs a pep talk. She needs a hug, she needs a dance floor. She's got one little life, she needs to get out the house more and try and start living it. Heavy as the burdens that are weighing on me. I will let them down under some pink and blue lights. Call my girls instead of SOS. Make a dress, make a time and a dress for me. Send a call out, send a call out. Calling on my baddest women's, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack. Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack. Symphony, I love the sound of it. Let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that it's going to be alright.
Though this season of her life had been cold, lonely, and tough, though she slipped back into a darkness she had hoped by now to have overcome, she had learned a beautiful lesson as she kissed her girls goodbye and thanked them for getting her out the house. That maybe everything was going to be
Oh. Okay. Oof. Well, that went from a party anthem to too real too quick. As someone going through a tough season of life for different reasons, then, man, this song was either well-timed or very unfortunately timed.
everything was going to be
Alright. And even if only for a moment, everything is going to be alright. Yeah, it's going to be alright. Going to be. Oh, send a call out. Calling on my baddest women's, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack.
Okay, we're back on the dance floor.
Symphony, I love the sound of it. Let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that it's going to be alright.
She put her headphones in, and there she danced under the weight of her clouds. But for the first time in a long time, she believed that one day she would again feel the sun. She must be patient. She must have faith in the seeds that are planted beneath the snow. She must hold on, and she must let go. She'll be all right. No riding shining armored knight. She will save herself this time. And in fact, tonight, she did confirm. The cold never lasts, my darling. It just teaches the heart how to burn.
Jesus fucking Christ. God, this music is beautiful. Okay, well, there was that. Wow. This song was like a personal attack and a beautiful gift at the same time. Oh, I am also feeling like extra weirdly emotional today for no reason, so apologies. What the fuck was that? I want to listen to this on repeat, but I also don't want to sob every time I listen to it. And I don't know if that's possible. At least not right now. Jesus. That was beautiful. That was a banger. Lyrically, she just ended me. I don't know how to move on at this point. This has to go in the Hall of Fame of female empowerment songs. I mean, come on. The cold never lasts, it just teaches the heart how to burn. Again, following on from Winter Woman, where she's intentionally making herself cold to try and survive, and now she's realizing it doesn't need to be forever, and you will get through it. But the way she says it is just so beautiful and poetic. There's so many layers to why this song was seemingly made directly to me, which I was not prepared for. All right, we're gonna move on before I just keep crying, because I don't need that to happen. I am really excited to see whatever this music video is, though. I'm sure it's also going to be devastating. All right, so now we're on to track 7, I Know You're Hurting. Yes, I am, after that. Thanks, Raye.
I can see you standing on the edge.
Oh, now we're getting sad
Your
piano.
legs step on the ledge of life's afflictions. I know you're a master of disguise. You are. Underneath that soft and gentle smile you put on this morning, you give when you have little left to give. You ballroom dance with hollow, how are you? How are you?
It's a beautiful line.
Your body aches from marching up your mountains, but you always keep pushing on. You always keep pushing on. Always keep pushing on.
I really didn't need to cry again this quickly. Oh, man, there are just certain lines that are hitting real hard.
I know life can be a bitch, some call her Monday. And I'm thinking of you, dear, I hope you're okay. Maybe there's a hole you're hiding somewhere, and you hide it so well, you do, I must say. But I know you're hurting. And deep down there, something's burning. You need to move on, so please burning. I said a prayer for you, I hope it's working. Please, my dear, don't stop believing in miracles.
Wow. She's really going for the 1-2 punch here. But also, I feel like so far she's mainly been either talking to herself or just talking about herself in these songs. But this is the first time it seems like she may be actually talking to somebody else, or it's something that somebody said to her. Either way, it's really beautiful. Also, the chorus is really giving me, like, Prince vibes. I don't know what specific song, but it just really gives Prince, and I love that.
You know that you can't be so strong alone all the time, so please stop trying to be so strong all alone, all alone. You don't have to do this all alone, even though I know you're hurting though.
voice is so beautiful, and then the crescendo is just so good. Also, we're just, again, not going to talk about how much she's coming from me specifically with these lyrics. We're just going to gloss over that. I like the twinkling. Truth. Okay. I'm gonna do whatever she tells me at this point. Wow. That didn't even feel like a 6-minute song. Jesus. Beautiful sentiment, and again, incredibly relatable for a lot of different people. She's just fully going off with this album. All right, so now it's the last track of Winter, which is track 8, Lifeboat.
Don't work too hard. Have a rest. And never give up. Never give up. Never.
Not giving up.
I love those accents.
Yeah, I'm not giving up. Yeah, I'm not giving up. Yeah. Don't know how I'll get there. I'm not giving up. Yeah, I'm not giving up. Yeah, I'm not giving up. Yeah. Say it. Say I'm not giving up yet.
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 He sees you.
I'm not giving up yet.
Keep it on your groove. I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
Giving up, yeah. I'm not giving up.
I'm not giving up
Don't know
yet.
how or when.
I'm not giving up
I'm not
yet.
giving up. No, I'm not giving up. Yeah, I'm not giving up. And then cry myself an ocean. Trying not to drown in it. Trying not to drown in it. Trying not to drown in it. Lord, to me a lifeboat. Something I could cling to. Something I could cling to. Something I can hold. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I know I'm not giving up.
See, this is now such a nice follow-up from the previous couple songs where she was saying, like, please don't give up. And now she's saying, I'm not giving up. It's just such a cohesive story that she's telling. It seems like now she's trying to bring herself out of winter and pull herself out of the darkness and doesn't know how. Again, relatable. So I just like, I'll get through it. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to get through it.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not
Now we've moved into, like, dancey territory. Okay.
I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet.
Many people have pains in their lives. They've been so disappointed, so broken, almost lost the desire to even live. Been rejected many times, I've been disappointed many times, I've been failed many times. Whether you're going through darkness, there's a future, there's a way forward, there's hope.
I wonder who's talking.
How I do this.
Make it.
I'm not giving up.
We will make it.
I'm not giving up.
I'm not giving up yet.
Say it in the air.
I said I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
I love how we're getting, like, a little EDM moment in the middle of this album.
I'm not giving up yet.
love me a lifeboat.
Simple but effective. I mean, again, another beautiful, uplifting message. I feel like most of the winter songs were interesting. I mean, they were definitely tear-inducing, but in like a beautiful, uplifting way. And I had wondered why she structured the album the way she did, like starting with autumn, but now it makes so much sense because she's chronicling the journey of heartbreak, and so obviously it would start going into, you know, the cold, dead part of the year, and then coming out the other side, nice, warm, sunny. Speaking of, we are now moving into spring with track 9, I Hate the Way I Look Today, which seems to maybe go against everything I just said. A little bit less uplifting, but no less relatable.
This song is called I Hate the Way I Look Today. 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 So I know it seems so sad to say, but today it's true, and it was such a shame that I looked into the mirror and I cried.
One of my favorite genres of song is when sonically it's way too peppy and upbeat for what the song is actually talking about. Example, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, Taylor Swift. This falls in that same category. And it's amusing me.
I do detest my wicked mind. I must admit I'm so unkind to myself, I'll be so mean. Man, if only I was pretty, I'm okay to be lonely. If I'm lonely and skinny, I have such silly self-loathing thoughts, it seems. That I didn't let them know, because some girls are so beautiful.
It's slowed down.
Today, it's not giving beautiful, it's giving train wreck, it's giving unfortunate. See, I hate the way my arms do this, I hate the way my legs do that, but I realize my destructive state of mind. I have to laugh at it and learn to work with it and accept what I've been given. So maybe I should have a shower and wash my face and give it a try. Okay, but
Did Raye just like put cameras in my house or something? I swear to God, this woman has seen into my soul. I know she has talked about her struggles with body dysmorphia in the past. I think she has a song named Body Dysmorphia. So, you know, this is seemingly kind of a continuation of it, but presented in a fun little package. I really love this woman. I feel bad for bopping to this, but it's so boppy. Okay, give me some saxophone. Oh, thank you for that.
I can't fake this. I should just pay to rearrange this. Why can't that girl's face and mine trade places? My look so plain, my look so basic. I wonder why I'm so miserable with all my airs and disgraces. Self-love, that and all time low. A little more positive this time, please. Words of affirmation must repeat till I believe it. I must let the night watch in. I must try harder to believe it.
I love her tone starting out. After she asks herself to be a little more positive, then she's like, words of affirmation. I have to repeat it. I don't believe it. It's really giving the little girl from Miracle on 34th Street. If I can find the clip, I'll insert it.
I believe, it's silly, but I believe.
It's giving that.
Though it isn't simple as it sounds, but when self-love lets you down, you must never sigh and fret. Get a grip, that's what I said. You must change the way you talk to yourself. It's only you that can do it. Only me that can try to love the way I look tonight.
This is really doing something for the theater kid in me.
Beautiful. I think we got it, guys. Right, everyone have a cup of tea now.
I love that she kept that last little bit in. That was cute. Oh, man. Who knew we needed a show tune about hating the way you look and learning to try and love the way you look. Raye's just giving us everything we need in this album, or at least everything I seem to personally need. And by the end, it was a little more uplifting than I thought it would be, so there you go. All right, now we're on to track 10, Goodbye Henry, featuring Al Green.
This is a sad song, though it feels happy. It is not happy at all. In fact, it makes me so sad to sing this song.
I like how she's telling us that just right off the bat.
Anyway, this song is called Goodbye Henry, and I wrote it about a boy, a very lovely boy, and his name isn't even Henry, but I'm just trying to be respectful. We don't talk anymore, could be next door, wouldn't even know. In another life we could have made it, but in this one, well, we let go. And I remember last time I seen him, it was a devastating day at the railway tavern, my local, and we had no words to say. So I sipped my gin in silence, and I kissed the man goodbye, and we dried each other's tears, and I told him, Henry, oh, I wish you only love and happiness, and I'm swallowing tears as I'm watching you drive away through my window. I don't want you to go. How could I, baby? I do hope you'll try your best and you'll drink a little less. Let's pretend, Henry, maybe one day we could try again. Don't forget me or regret me. I tell them goodbye, Henry. I told you this was a sad song.
The storytelling is storytelling. I'm locked in. I want to know what happened with Henry. Again, I love the humor in just straight up at the beginning going, this is a sad song. I don't care how it sounds. This is a sad song. Like, my brain isn't even going to try and make sense of, like, how she sang all of that. Because it basically just sounded like she was having a conversation with us. She was just telling us this story. I don't know how the hell she fit it in the music. The one thing that keeps going through my head as I listen to this is just smooth. This is just so smooth. Very easy listening.
But it is my pleasure to say that all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Al Green.
Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. It's nice to be on the microphone with a story to tell. I think of all the memories, some bitter, some sweet, the people I've loved and the people I'll never get to greet.
And as I watch Henry drive out of my life, I warned you, dear listener, didn't I?
When I told you before, this was a sad song. Drop it here. Brooksy can't see.
I love how she's keeping in like different little studio bits. I really like hearing that. Again, that was just like a really smooth, beautiful song. It is interesting because I feel like this is the first departure from the possible like linear story that was being told. This kind of seems like a different person she was talking about, like a different relationship than this heartbreak journey. Because this sounds almost like either it was mutual or like she broke up with him or something. I don't know, it just felt a little different, which was interesting. All right, so now we're on to track 11, Nightingale Lane.
This is a song about the greatest heartbreak I've ever known. This song is called Nightingale Lane. On the street in the South London suburbs, where my first love kissed me goodbye. His lips were thin and beer stained and tear stained. Was a pain.
I love the backing vocals there.
After the oceans I cried, I'm made of steel, just floating down. But when I drive down this road, I reminisce. I drive slow, I've let him go now. Just see a ghost town, and sometimes at red lights with closed eyes, I tell myself to go on, just say
we have just a good old-fashioned ballad. And again, seemingly out of the linear story, because she's talking about like her first heartbreak, but still relatable in the content of the album as a whole. I've been trying to refrain from like constantly talking about her voice on every song because obviously she has an incredible voice, but I feel like this song in particular, she's really showcasing it.
I've let him go now, right here in this ghost town. Right here on this ground is where someone once loved me, and someday someone will.
Damn, she went like opera. Yeah, I feel like that was just a textbook gorgeous ballad. I tend personally not to like reach for something like that sonically whenever I'm just listening to music every day, but objectively I feel like a beautiful song. All right, so now we have the last song in the spring chapter, which is track 12, Skin and Bones.
Skin and bones and bones and heart and two eyes and a liver and a nose.
We're going through the whole anatomy.
He's insane. He thinks he can make love without having to love me.
Jesus. Once again, I am happily inundated with a wave of vibes and lyrics. I mean, from the very start, they're listing all the body parts. He's got all the body parts except for the brain. He ain't got no brain. Because once again, we're back in fuckboy territory. Again, the humor, it's the audacity for me, supposed to pick me up in 45 minutes. The bar's on the floor now. That's so good. These lyrics are so good. My shoes are by the door and my makeup is a renaissance. Now you want to hang out in my living room and try it on. Just so good. Just another banger. Just a whole ass bop. I thoroughly loved that. Again, simple, straightforward premise, said beautifully. All right, so the first track in the summer section is Where's My Husband, but I've already heard that. So we're going to move on to track 14, Fields, featuring Granddad Michael. I wonder if that's her actual granddad.
It's been a long time since we talked. Call me back when you're free. I left in my voice,
Dear Grandad, it's been so many months that I haven't called. Seems there's always something more important on my to-do list. All that I'm missing, chasing everything I lack, Grandad. It seems I dwell on what I don't have instead of what I do. And it's weird that I wear lipstick and put a kiss on the back of my hand, so I can see what my love looks like when I'm alone. But how are you, Grandad? Do you get lonely too, Grandad? Cause right now I could use a call home. I just wanna be free. You see? Like a child rolling down a hill in a field of gold and green, where every burden that weighs on me will fall away like a soft rain and fall into a stream in a field of gold and green.
So many of these songs, each part of the song just flows seamlessly into each other. and she's just having a conversation with us and telling us these stories. This is really beautiful. Just very reflective.
Grandad.
Hello, Rachel. It seems to have been a while since we've actually spoken. There's not a day passes by when I don't think of you. You ask me if I ever get lonely, but you can feel lonely in a crowded room.
Spoken like a true poet. Grandad is a songwriter, you see. We were both born little with big dreams, and he'd tell me stories. How back in his day, he wrote and he wrote till his hands racked with pain. And he said something to me and brought these tears to my eyes. He said,
"Who will hear my songs when I die?"
And I told him, Grandad, so long as God gives me life, I will practice your song and I will give it my best try. You see, I just...
Well, there I go crying again. A few years ago, I lost my granddad on my dad's side, and a few months after his death, then I was going through my phone and I found an old voicemail of him wishing me happy birthday because he hadn't been able to get up with me at the time, and I was just so grateful I had that, because then I would always have his voice to listen to. So that part just kind of hit a little too hard.
For music is medicine, she cried from her soul. As she set sail with her king for a tour of the world.
I love how it's just stripped back and it's just the choir vocals. I love that.
I never forget, my love. You'll always be Granddad's little girl.
Okay, you didn't need to end the song like that. Right? I thought we were done crying. We need to be done with the crying. All right, so now we're on to track 15, which is Joy, which I am hoping is joyful. And this is featuring her sisters, Emma and Absolutely. It's really cool that her sisters are also singer-songwriters. Just a whole family of them. Oh, okay. Now we're dancing again.
I declare and I decree, any chain that has been holding me, any evil tongue that whispers in these ears, I said I rebuke it. You must leave my life. You are not welcome here. Lose your grip and set me free. Heaven, hear me now. I want to be free of every pain and every fear. The sadness has a grip on me and it must disappear. I'm letting it wash over me. I'm letting it all wash away. All of it, all of it. It must let go of me today. through the night, but my joy comes in the morning.
Oh. All right, we're back to a bop. And an uplifting bop this time, not a sad bop. You'd love to see it.
Listen to my sister sing. I don't usually tend to cry. Instead, I tend to bury it inside. It's been hard for me to fall asleep.
Another beautiful voice.
To kill my dreams, but I know I'm feeling alone. My spirit gets low. I know there's someone out there who's been praying for me. There's a war in your mind. Your sorrows may endure, but the light comes with the morning. It's what you made for. It can't hide. It's supernatural. I may cry through the night, but my joy comes in the morning.
I will say, the one part of the song I can't quite relate to is my joy comes in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I typically do not have joy with the morning time. But the rest of the song, great message. They all sound so good together. I loved that. Again, simple but effective premise. Great instrumentals, beautiful voices, beautiful message. No notes. All right, so now we move on to track 16, Happier Times Ahead.
Somewhere on a Saturday morning, there's a girl in a window, watching people passing by as she clutches on her aching heart. She's a sweet coffee sipper since life has been so bitter. She's learning how to live without the man who gave up on her. Now love let her down. I need a band, I need a band. Somewhere in the traffic on Bond Street, a middle-aged man is driving his van. He's been awful of late, but he'll never show his mates he's a man's man. Working like a dog, a pile of bills to pay. The last lonely pint at the bar will be the highlight of his day. And every day's the same.
This has just a really classy feel to it. And again, with the storytelling.
He must have lived happier times ahead. Life is not fair, life can be hard, but we only get one. Whatever may come, find a little faith to hold on, my friend. There will be happier times again.
I like how she's telling different people's stories, not just hers. I like the different perspectives.
Better times are coming, alright? The sun exists behind the clouds, it's right there. Just holds on to happier times, alright, darling?
Okay. Again, I'm just gonna do whatever she says. Yeah, again, that just had like a really classic feel. I really don't think she could have picked a better title for this album. This music may contain hope, because it does. I mean, so many of these songs, even the sadder ones, still contain an element of like, things will eventually get better. Even though I'm here, I know things are going to get here eventually. I do love that story that has been told over the whole album. Also, my Swiftie brain just can't help but draw parallels. And the first verse really was giving On a Wednesday in a cafe she watched it begin again. Just saying. I love that. All right, so we are on to the last track of the album, track 17, Finn.
I had hoped to find your way to this piece of music, and that would mean, oh my friend, we have made it to the end. I hope inside this you found something new. Had hoped to make it to the 17th song, and to dance, so that you cry or to just sing along. We hope inside this you found something new. Credit to taking time out of your day to hear the melodies and words we have to play and to say.
And I wanted to finish this album like this, with a musical, you know, orchestra.
I've never heard an artist dedicate a whole track to just thanking people for listening. I love that. I love how meta that is, and that's really cute.
And now I'd like to leave you with an unapologetically dramatic and powerful, this last metaphorical summary for its life's guarantee that we're all going to die. Come rain or come storms, we got one little life. The sun has promised to shine all 4 beautiful seasons, even if we can't see it. Hope must always exist, is just above the clouds to conclude. They've been solid grows. There's a haze on the tin of the winds that may contain hope. If you didn't find it, then my dying advice, I must get put like that. If hope didn't find you, my friend, we advise you to listen again. Thank you for listening. Until next time, lots of love. Ray. Roll the credit.
That's so cute. I like how she's saying, if you didn't find hope, just try again. Just keep listening until you find it. All right, so that was Raye's new album, This Music May Contain Hope. And wow, what an album it was. It was definitely a roller coaster of emotion. But all in all, I really liked it. And my new mission is to be able to listen to Clack Symphony without crying. We'll see how long that takes me. I think my favorites were definitely Clack Symphony and Skin and Bones. And I know there were several others that I'm gonna have to re-listen to this album because there was so much of it that my brain is like, what did I just hear? So I mean, I think like Winter Woman, What's Up Shakespeare. I hate the way I look today. It was really just a funny bop. So let me know in the comments below what songs off the album were your favorites, and keep an eye out for my reaction to the Clack Symphony music video, which should be coming soon. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.